I'm Justine Brown for the Cali Sports Connection, and I'm here with Hammid Wadood, Commissioner of the Youth Football League for Snoop. How did you get that job? And let's talk about your relationship with Snoop a little bit.
I got the job in 2003 while I was coaching in Orange County Junior All-American Football. Snoop and I met and hit it off real good, had a relationship. He asked me to come and coach the Snoop Dogg All-Stars one year, and then the relationship just took off from there.
The Snoop Youth Football League has gotten rather big. How has your job evolved over the years?
It's evolved due to the fact that we started with 8 chapters in our inaugural year in 2005, and then since then we grew to 12 chapters. So you know, the more the merrier, the more you take on, the more your responsibilities are, and just learning, starting off a young commissioner early on, made some mistakes. It was a lot of trial and error, but since then, you know, sitting and talking through trial and error and talking with other commissioners, I kind of like grasped the job and the concept, and you know,
what are your duties as commissioner?
To really just oversee the league, day-to-day operations. I figure, you know, the key is I put together a great staff, president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, you know, player agent, just thinking of a few titles that when you have a great staff, it kind of makes my job easier, you know, but I really just oversee, enforce rules, policy, make sure everybody's adhering to the rules, and the rules kind of govern the league. It kind of runs itself when you have everything in place.
Now, Snoop being a celebrity with a very busy schedule, how much of a hand does he have in the league, and how much does he get to contribute?
Snoop is a very, very intricate part to the league. Of course, he's the biggest benefactor to his own league. Early on in the first 2 years, you know, can't say enough about him. He put like he put like $1 million of his own money into making sure the league took off and provided everything the league needed. Footballs, bags, coaches, the equipment, coaching uniforms, provided uniforms for all chapters. I mean, you know, you name it, he did it, you know, all out of his pocket. So, you know, financially then, the Snoop name, his brand, his icon power, you know, he's Snoop Dogg. So, you know, it just can't say enough about that guy. That's why his name is Snoop Youth Football League.
He's out there coaching, helping out, but you guys are actually creating some pretty strong players over the years. You have a few guys that are getting college looks and looking to play in college and whatnot. Can you talk about some of your athletes that have gone through the ranks?
Wow, that's a good question. I wish I had something. We have the numbers in the 8 years. We're coming up in our 8th season and 8th year in existence, and the numbers are astronomical. It's just like you figure we're still a young league, but you know, we had our first player entered the draft in the 3rd round. Ronnie Hillman came out of San Diego State, played with the Compton Vikings while in the Snoop League. Out of La Habra High School, went on to San Diego State. Now he went 3rd round to the Denver Broncos. You know, we got DeAnthony Thomas, Oregon, you know, Crenshaw High, standout.
Favorite I've seen for the year.
Yes. And you got Victor Blackwell, who's at USC. Who else? I wish I had a list of names. There's so many. I'm upset I can't.
Snoop's son has done pretty well himself, hasn't he?
Snoop's son, he'll be a sophomore at Diamond Bar High School. But yeah, attended a UCLA camp and was offered, got a verbal offer from UCLA. So that's big for a sophomore, you know. My son as well, you know, Snoop Youth Football League. So got a couple offers from Oregon State and Arizona State University.
Now's your opportunity. What's your son's name?
His name is Jaleel Wadood, free safety, running back. He's at St. John Bosco High School right now, so stay tuned, look out for him. He's, proud dad.
There we go. I've worked with Victor Blackwell over covering USC and a few of the other guys. and they seem to be well-rounded kids. You guys are obviously out there coaching, but how else are you mentoring and really working with these guys to create a full package, a kid who knows that he needs to go to class, get the work done, and put in the work for football?
Well, see, we, myself and in the Snoop Youth Football League and in the inner city, you have a bunch of coaches who, made mistakes, did things the wrong way, but were great athletes, got big hearts. And so what we want to do is kind of like we want to give back and give to them, where tell them about all our mistakes and what we did wrong, and hopefully they don't make the same mistakes. But yeah, it's just and then everybody has a similar story. If we come from it's the majority of the kids come from single family dwellings, fathers, absentee dads, whether they're deceased or incarcerated or for whatever reason. So, the coaches and anybody that's from the inner city, we're real sensitive to that, because we can identify with a lot of what these kids go through. And so it's so as you become their coach, you're like an uncle, a stepdad, you wear multiple hats. And then too, the league is, because of that, the league is reuniting fathers with sons and things. And so, you get a bunch of mothers, single mothers, that bring the kids out. They don't know how to dress the kids in the football. The kids don't know how to put the equipment on. So it's more of just the coach, it kind of just come with it, and we got a bunch of good coaches, volunteers, people that just genuinely care about the kids.
And is that what fulfills you to keep you going? Is that side of things?
That's the only thing that keeps me going, is the kids. And you hear that a lot. I'm here for the kids, but that it is, because once you see, you may not save everybody, but when you save that one or two or three, it's very rewarding, it's fulfilling, and it's priceless. Money can't even pay for the type of feeling that you have, the joy that it brings. Yeah.
Talking about the inner city factor and giving back, and obviously like somebody like Snoop coming back and building a program. You said a lot of you have come from the same background. Do you feel like things have evolved a lot, and that these programs are really helping to turn things around and put people on the right path right off the bat?
Well, I just think that